give Eugenia Nicolae some shout outs right
Very, very, very
channel.
pleasant lady.
Amazing lady. And one of the true, she keeps it true to the roots of Romania while also having a modern spin. And I only saw 1 second of this video. It looks like it's going back to the traditional Romanian style. Let me put ourselves on the screen as such, like civilized people. And then we're going to go large screen Eugenia Nicolae, and we're going to hit play.
Mi-am pus busuioc în păr, măi, să-l pot avea pe vino în cor, să fiu ochioasă, năbădăioasă, să se îmbulzească și să mă iubească băieții. Măi, busuiocule, măi, nu fi rău, hai și ajută cu farmecul tău.
There's something about the accordion that's just, if I'm going to learn an instrument, I want it to be the accordion. I don't know if I've ever told you that.
Interesting instrument. I used to mess around with one. My mother
I just like the way they sound, man. It's just,
my mother took it in high school. My grandmother had one in her closet, and every time I'd go over there, I'd pull it out and play with it. But
that's what she said.
Right. Hopefully she pulled it out and play with it. But okay, so the song so far very much reminds me of a pizza place. It was called the Roaring 20s that I used to go to. They played Italian music. That sounds kind of Italian to me.
Well, Romanian is a Romance language.
Yeah, same as Italian.
By the way, great side note here. I know, there's a really good podcast I recommend for you. It's very different from anything I listen to. It's probably very different from anything you listen to. But it's called, and I would start from the beginning, from episode 1. And it's called the History of English podcast. I started listening to it mainly because Elon said this is one of his favorite podcasts. But I would say go all the way back to episode 1 because he talks about the English language, how it evolved, and essentially what makes the English language so interesting and the reason why it's so universal. It was the first language that was open source in a way, meaning they took on words and phrases from different languages. And because of that openness, which other languages are generally closed and reject, like French is they reject outside words. They want to keep it very French. English was very open source, just like the country itself, honestly. It over the centuries, it has by far the biggest vocabulary of any of the languages, which is why
1.2 million words or something like that.
So you can say in one word what another language would take a sentence to say.
Yeah.
It's very precise in that regard. And it's the universal language. So when the Italian businessmen went to meet with the Chinese businessmen at the Vatican or some shit like this, they used English, even though none of them was their primary language, because it's agreed that's the universal language. Same thing with aviation. Wherever you fly in the world, all the air traffic control is English. English is the standard language for that. So I recommend that podcast to you, Chris. It's actually...
What's it called again?
The History of English.
Okay. If I forget, I will definitely check it out. If I forget, I'll text you.
Yeah, it's not so much about the grammar or how to speak English. It's more about more history.
No, I get it.
Using the English language as a conduit for...
And just for context, it shocked the shit out of me when I looked it up, other languages, how many words they have. I don't remember much of the total numbers, but I do remember Spanish for some reason. I believe it was 12,000 words in the entire vocabulary, and English is 1 million and something.
Yeah.
It's just incredible the difference between these languages, and all of them were similar to Spanish, in which they had very limited vocabulary.
So English is the number 3 native language, first spoken language, just because you have so many Mandarin and so many people that do speak Spanish as their first language. But if you count the number of English speakers in the world, it's by far number 1. So that says a lot. But anyways, and Eugenia Nicolae knows English very well.
Oh yeah,
Very
she was concerned. Dan and I did a podcast with her.
Dude,
She
we
was
have
very
business
concerned
partners
about our
that have
language.
worked.
Yeah, Dan and I were like privately texting as we're talking to her. It's like, hey, so and so doesn't speak his English as well as her.
One of
Right?
my
She was all
doctors
concerned.
here speaks way worse English than her.
Yeah, she was great.
Shout out to Dr. Shaw.
Huh?
Mi-am pus busuioc în sen mai, pe sufletel să-mi șadă el, să mă mângâie și să-mi spuie cine-i iusitul și cine îmi este iubitul. Măi busuioace, măi nu fi să închiu, adă-l de vreme și ține-l târziu. Că zică lumea orice, poate să spună că sunt nebună, că e o prostie, vrăjitorie. Zică lumea.
I have no idea what she's singing about, but it feels like a Disney kind of song. Like if I were in Disneyland, that's the feel it's giving me.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty comparable. I think so far what I listen to is more like a love song, like someone's treating her well or making her feel special.
It has that kind of uplifting feel that you get when you go in Disneyland. You know what I mean?
Everyone's thrilled except the accordion guy. He's just here doing his job. He's clocking in and clocking out.
Yeah, he's done.
Eu tot cred în farmece. Mi-am pus busuioc la poartă ca să-l vrăjesc, pe-l de-l iubesc, să-și uite casa, să-și uite masa și cu tot dragul pe seară să-mi treacă el pragul. Măi busuioace, măi nu fi să închiu, adu-l de vreme și ține-l târziu. Mi-am pus busuioc în pat, măi, să-i placă lui, iubitul lui, să-i fie bine când e cu mine, să mi-l îmbete și să uite de alte fete. Măi busuioace, tu știi ce vreau eu, ține-mi-l mie, doar mie mereu.
She basically wants to put a spell on this dude so that he falls in love with her.
So if Romania had a Disneyland, this would be played in their like Beauty and the Beast ride.
Yeah, actually, it's very traditional where like the woman is pursuing, well, not pursuing, but like is very much interested in a dude. Whereas like in the West, you know, you have these. Well, I'm not going to get started on that because we won't end.
Zică lumea orice, poate să spună că sunt nebună, că e o prostie, vrăjitorie. Zică lumea orice. Eu tot cred în farmece.
Yeah, I mean, amazing. Like, yeah, Eugenia Nicolae is very underrated, and we take some credit for her success being on our podcast.
She can definitely sing. She was singing on our podcast. No musical instruments in the background. Just
a cappella.
Yeah, it was
raw,
great.
Like
great
Wu-Tang said, raw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you with no trivia. Stuff. It's like cocaine straight from Bolivia.
There you go.
Yep. It's Wu-Tang.
Perfect.
Like that. Yeah, following up this song with some classic Wu-Tang.
Like cocaine from where? Bolivia.
Raw. I'm gonna give it to you with no trivia. It's like cocaine straight from Bolivia.
Yeah. Eugenia was just like that.
Okay, I'm sure she knows who Wu-Tang Clan is. Actually, she might.
Yeah, she might.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. Happy birthday, Romania.
Thank you for
We
watching.
got rid of that dictator. Hopefully, it's not coming here in the U.S. Bye-bye.